Hello YouTube. Right, as discussed in Living to Learn group on Facebook and my group Prepper in the Woods, I got a Ukraine knife. This is the BPS knives BS1FTS. We're gonna have a quick review of it now. I'll show you how it's packaged, all the stats, and we'll test it out now. So a lot of interest about this knife, so let's have a look. So like I said, it's the BPS knives BS1FTS. It's an EDC full tang, comes with a leather sheath. The packaging was just like this, so they are saving space. And then also it had shrink wrap wrapped around it. So that. As it says there, it's made in Ukraine. Again, it does mention about make sure it's oiled up and clean because it's carbon steel and it will rust. Little sheath there for the blade, and then there you go. And see up there, I'll get a close up of that in a minute. Right, and that's the sheath. I'll get a close up of that in a second. So there's not going to be much retention to the sheath. You can tell by the way it's made. It's only a little slide in there. There isn't anything really to hold this in. So yeah, I made a mistake, and if I do make a mistake, I'll say it. My lovely girlfriend just noticed something when I was editing my video, and she said that that wasn't the same sheath. She goes, that sheath's molded, and this one here, if you can see, there's nothing here, right? Basically, because this one, I was trying to put it in like that, thinking that, you know, that's the way it goes in. But really, what happened is that this is supposed to go all the way in. So that's what the area, that's what the problem was. Now it's fine. So I made that mistake of thinking that it was already molded or should have been molded. I didn't know you were supposed to mold it. So now that you shove it in properly, it's fine. Okay, so that's it. So I just want to add that bit. So if you do buy it and come across the same thing I did, if they didn't give you a bad sheath, it's just not molded. So that's all. It's part of the way they're saving money. But okay, so probably just breaking in or wet molded or whatever. But there you go. So I just want to add that bit in because I just said in the video that, you know, there's no retention on it, it kept falling out. That's because I didn't put it in all the way when it's supposed to. Okay, back to the video. Showed you that. Now for sharpness, let me just get a piece of paper here. I can probably just cut on the line. That's just silly. I could probably, this is whole action, I could probably just do this all day. So the tang, let's just go. Carbon steel, the metal is 1066. So this is a 1066 metal. I've only used 1095 maybe. So that's a new kind of metal. I'm not sure that's standard for where they developed these knives from. Overall length is 200 millimeters or 7.87 inches. Blade length is 90 millimeters or 3.55 inches. The handle length is 105 millimeters. 105 millimeters or 4.13 inches. The blade thickness is very thin here. This is 2 millimeters. The weight is 75 grams. It is a light knife. The weight with the sheath is 100 grams. The handle is ash wood and it's covered in Danish oil, and it's a normal bushcraft shape. So let me just get that. So you can see it is definitely, I mean, it's a nice knife.
again, price wise, I paid £20 for the knife, £8 for delivery, and £5.60 for sales tax, which brings it to a $33.60 charge. Now I paid that in pounds, so but it is ridiculously nice. The only problem I have, my only thing of it is the handle size. This is excellent for my girlfriend, but for me, when I grab it, it's just a bit too thin on me. Like my whole hand, just you don't see anything else. I don't know. I just like a little bit bigger of a handle on it. But I may get the bigger version of this just because of how well in sharpness it is. That's ridiculous on that. I mean, I can't fault it for sharpness wise. That's just, I'm not gonna, edge retention maybe would be a nice test, but that's just cutting very straight, neat cuts there, so that's fine. You know, look at that. Again, you can't really fault it for that. Ridiculous. Maybe some jute. Again, that's just, I'm not going to worry about that. Possibly some cooking. Could be a little cook knife. Let's see if I can do this. Try to do it from a different angle here. I was trying to cut it really thin, but definitely a food prep knife. No problem there. No problems. I'm not gonna split wood with it because again, this is too skinny of a spine on this. But just for getting a bit of a feather stick or something. This will do the job. So again, the knife's still doing well. It is a sharp knife. No problems with that. Right, so my final thoughts on this one. Size wise, good. Go bigger if you're a guy. This is probably more for a female or someone with small hands, or if somebody want, or just a lightweight knife. Personal opinion, I couldn't find any hot spots. I know you have the bolts in there, but they really don't affect the handle or anything like that. Sharpness, again, the sharpest knife out of my box that I've ever used. I can't complain about anything about the sharpness. Yeah, I mean the steel's different. 1066. Never used that before. Kind of like to see how that holds up. They kept saying about the rust, which is you know, keep it oiled up and keep it dry. Just keep it covered. So that's to look forward to. I'll probably do another review of this down the line. I'll take this to the Bushcraft show and have my missus use it and test it out and sit, and then maybe I might do another review on this to see how it is. Or delivery wise, I ordered this on May 4th and got it on the May 26th, so I don't think that's too bad. You know, a lot of people have used this knife on Facebook and stuff. People give good feedback on it. I think I'd give it a go. I kept seeing it on Etsy. I've been shopping a lot on there recently, if you haven't noticed. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Nice lightweight knife. Also check out Living to Learn group on Facebook, and check out my group Pepper in the Woods. Also don't forget about Pepper Dough. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. or if you have one of these. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you next video. Bye.